After watching the finale of the Unaware Atelier Meister, I can say that this show exceeded my expectations. Our main character Kurt is a no-thoughts, head-empty, precious little bean that everyone wants to protect. He's just happy to be there and wants to help people.
During the first few episodes, he gets into a lot of he did what kind of moments, which made it fun to guess what he would do next.
He classically does not realize how OP he is, so he's just going around doing incredible things without believing in the depth of his contributions. But it's done well, so seeing this common trope executed by this show is still enjoyable. Like, he'll casually mine out an entire mountain by himself in 8 hours or something equally silly, and he'll say things like, oh, anyone could have done that.
Or, it's a common story in my village.
Part of the fun is seeing the other characters' reactions to his deeds. It does get to a point, though, where everyone's just kind of like, oh, that's Kurt for you. While there's technically no negative pressure exerted on the story, there are some stakes in making sure that the truth about Kurt's abilities don't reach any bad people who would want to exploit him or try to murder him.
Even though he has no combat skills, I still feel like it'd be hard for anyone to murder him, although that slime really tried its hardest.
His friend group works tirelessly to make sure that he still gets to live a happy and healthy life. And continuing with the silly names in anime, there was a character named Generic, which we had a little giggle about. We also learned that the true Swiss Army knife is food, because anything that Kurt makes could range from a curse-breaking porridge to a weapon or a shield. But like, if the bread was equivalent to some of the hardest materials on their planet, how was he planning to whittle it with some random knife to use as a shovel?
I do love that his first thought was to dig down through the mansion floor, instead of asking someone where some stairs would be, go down one floor.
My biggest complaint is that they revealed the true mastermind villain in the last episode, and then they threw in the possibility that Kurt is somehow a time traveler from like 1200 years ago without knowing it in the final moments of the show.
I wish that this was hinted at more prior to this, outside of the few times people were confused when he said where he was from and saying that they hadn't heard of a town there.
But even with these two faults, it didn't ruin the show or anything. The ending completed a story arc, so the show as a whole had emotional resolution, but also left off with a few questions and issues that could only be addressed in a second season. If you're interested in watching a cute fantasy that will provide you with a few laughs along the way, then I would recommend this show. It was a 7 out of 10.